What is up, gang? Welcome back to some more Always Sunny. We are fresh off a very interesting episode last time with the gang just being stuck in a random house, and the reason they were there in the first place didn't even end up working out for them in the end, but it was still a fun time, and we got introduced to two new characters that time, which were Indiana Jones Mac and also Swedish Plumber Mac. So I don't know if those two are ever going to pop up again in the character arsenal that the gang has at their disposal, but I look forward to some more interesting times in this one, and I don't know if this episode is going to be as random as the last one. It would be hard to be more out of nowhere than that, but I am excited nonetheless for whatever they've got in store. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching along with me for this one. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and of course you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below, and of course you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me there. But without further ado, let's jump into episode 10. Okay everyone, I've got the episode queued up to the very beginning. If you've got it queued up to the same spot, I will do the usual 3, 2, 1 play count. On play, we'll both hit play. We all synced up and ready to watch together. So 3, 2, 1, play. Dude, that might have set the record for the quickest intro now at this point. I love that that's his sin that he's confessing for, though. After COVID, I feel like we're all a little bit guilty of that one. I'm interested in the backstory of this, though. I didn't expect us to get some sort of reveal. How are his friends responsible, man? None of the gang is fat. Well, I mean, besides kind of Frank, but he hasn't changed drastically. Wait, what, man? We're looking at a normal Mac right here. Don't tell me he just got fat in a few weeks somehow. Dude, it is so strange looking at him now after getting used to Fat Mac this season. I don't even know which version I like more now. Oh my gosh, dude. All of them are completely wrong about their thoughts about why they're successful. Oh my gosh, dude. Now just digging into all of them. They must have done something right, though. Oh my gosh, dude. It's gone straight to Charlie's head. They're not used to any level of popularity. Dude, that was one of Charlie's best freakouts right there. I love that. I love that his way of running away from Frank right there is just going farther into the couch. If you're in the crevice, there's no getting you out of there. Oh my gosh, dude. I love it. This poor father is getting his time absolutely wasted. D is so bad at comedy. It's ridiculous. The bar is packed, though. Gotta give him credit. D is gonna ruin everything that they worked for. Charlie saying what needs to be said right now. Sounds like he had a good night, though. Anytime you hang out with the dog under a bridge is a recipe for success. Oh my gosh, dude. What in the world, man? Dennis looks so ridiculous right here. Even more drastic than Matt gaining weight. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck is happening? Where did all of that food come from? And the fact that he's blaming his friends. I think the donuts have a bit to do with it. Dude, how is that any sort of a plan, just hitting someone with a stick? How in the world did they attain any success? Frank, you're so dumb, my guy. Have you never heard of a four-way stop? I have no idea where this story is going, but it definitely makes sense. It's being told by Mac because there's no end in sight and no real point. Just dropping that out of nowhere. I'm very curious how they filmed this episode, though. Did they do this before Mac gained all the weight? And then just added the Fat Mac scenes later? That's a smart move right there. Man is just so used to one particular style of life and culture. One more cross, real quick. I can't wait to see that, though. Are they actually going to bring in some people like that? Dennis, dude, what in the world? This man is going overboard. Oh my, is this when Dennis starts to descend from his peak? I've never seen him like this before. Is this supposed to be Mac's replacement? Almost the spitting image of him, if you ask me. I think Mac's muscles are a bit better. This is so great. His image of himself is just as skewed as Dennis and everyone else. Oh man, I would be losing it if I was him just listening to this story. This is probably the most frustrating confession he's ever had to be a part of. Oh my gosh, dude. They have like 1 or 2 days of a successful business, and it's already put him over the edge. Oh my gosh, dude. Set such a high standard for himself. I love that he just keeps going into his story even though Charlie said he's not interested. As quick as they gained success, they lost it. Not even surprised in the least. What is this performance right here? Charlie's been good at dancing before. This is a new level. Dennis looks like he's enjoying the show, though. She's worried about the publicity. Frank is so adamant about blowing something up this episode. Oh my gosh, they're so out of it. They're on a different planet right now. Oh my gosh, this is definitely Mac's part of the story coming into play, his perspective. Oh my gosh, here we go. This is such a roundabout way getting to his point. I believe that is an accurate number based on how quick they come up with stuff. Poor Mac worked so hard for nothing. Oh my gosh, dude. Poor freaking Mac. Gonna be angrier than ever. Oh my gosh, man. I think I'm in the same boat. Could have told that in like 30 seconds. Jeez, dude. He still got his goal in the end. Just basically bullies people mentally into doing what he wants. Oh, jeez, man. Well, that kind of was a random episode, but not quite in the same way as the last one. I wonder how long it's gonna be before we get Skinny Mac again. I've kind of grown attached to Fat Mac over this season. I mean, he said 6 weeks time frame, so maybe that's what it's going to take. I would assume, at least for the rest of this season, he's still going to be the same way, but you never know. I like how whenever somebody starts to tell a story or starts to get into a whole spiel with the gang, they always are so concerned that their time's going to be wasted or that their attention span is going to be gone in a matter of seconds. But yet whenever they tell stories to somebody else, they just drag it on for way too long, almost to the point of the other person being driven insane. And that was no different here. The father was just basically begging Mac to leave and end his story, but it was definitely entertaining finding out how his fatness, I guess, began, because it was definitely not the way that I could have ever imagined, but I thought it was a clever way of explaining why he was the only one who ballooned after season 6 out of the gang members. But in this episode, we also got some fantastic Charlie moments, especially his freak out on the bed and introducing the crevice, a new part of their apartment that I hadn't learned about before. But then Dennis was also in top form as well. I'm assuming that's as close as we'll get to a midlife crisis for him, although I feel like he could still go even farther down the rabbit hole of trying to improve his looks with extreme measures. But I have absolutely no idea what they're going to do with the last 3 episodes of the season coming up here, because the last 2 have been so out of nowhere with their plots and their storylines, but obviously still had a very fun time with them, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along as well. And if you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. That helps a lot. And of course, you can check out the full-length reaction for it on my Patreon, link for that in the description below. But until the next episodes next time, I look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.